missed my flight. Immigration rant for my Israel and Palestine trip. The immigration officer kept on asking me irrelevant questions. If my parents were separated or together. Number two, if I have my yearbook with me.
On March 1, content creator and freelancer Cham Tantero's immigration rant on TikTok went viral.
Story time. I went to Israel to spend Christmas alone last December. It was supposed to be at December 21. A week before that, I booked my flight, priced around 19,000. On the day of my flight, which was supposed to be at 11 a.m., I started lining up in the immigration at around 7:30 or before 8. The line was so long since I'm a solo traveler. But it's not my first time traveling solo. Of course, the immigration officer kept asking questions about my flights, my previous flights, my reason for traveling, which was supposed to be just spending Christmas. And then I need to go through that office, their head office, whatever, and I'll be asked for more questions. So I was brought to that immigration office somewhere in Terminal 1, and there was like a long line, and I wasn't asked right away. So I waited like more than 30 minutes or almost an hour for my turn. And then the immigration officer kept on asking me irrelevant questions that I don't think is necessary for my travel, which is number one, if my parents were separated or together. Number two, if I have my yearbook with me. I told the officer like, hey, I graduated college 10 years ago. Why would I even bring a yearbook in my travel? Like, who brings a yearbook going to Israel? Who brings a yearbook in their travel? He was asking about if I bring my graduation photo. Sir, I graduated 10 years ago. Why would I even bring all those stuff with me? I recall that I have a wacky photo of me and my toga. And then I showed it to him and he said, okay, that's fine. Other more irrelevant questions, like who booked my flight, and I told him that I was the one who booked my flight. That he wants me to show the exact email, although I have already a printed copy of my booking for the flight. And then he was the one browsing my email to check if I really booked my flight. And he was asking what I do here in Siargao. So I had to explain in detail in an essay form what Udal means. The airport ground staff keep going back to his office and asking that I needed to go to the boarding gate because it's my final call. I'm the only passenger left for that flight.
After the hassle that Cham went through, she missed her flight. She had to rebook her flight the next day, which cost her another 27,000 pesos.
I haven't ate for the next 24 hours because I was too stressed. But long story short, I booked another flight for the next day. Terminal 3, there was no problem at all. The process was smooth in Terminal 3, and that's it. So, thank you, immigration officer. I missed my flight. I have to pay for it, and you don't have any accountability. Cheers to that.
On March 16, the Bureau of Immigration released a statement apologizing to Cham and other Filipino passengers for the inconvenience. BI, however, sought travelers' consideration and understanding for the strict process, given the alarming cases of human trafficking or illegal recruitment that it has observed recently. BI says it has reminded its personnel to conduct their inspections professionally and in an efficient manner.
To be honest, I'm still very pissed of the immigration until now. Even if nag-release na sila ng statement, it was never ever my intention to discourage future travelers. I hope it will serve as some voice in hopes for a change in the inefficient system of the immigration.